Welcome once again to my YouTube channel and thank you for subscribing. For those who have not done so, please hit the subscribe button. Today we are going to talk about signs of toxic employees. Employees. Your colleagues, my colleagues. 1. Self-sabotage. Do you have these colleagues who are alcoholic, talk too much, don't talk at all? That's self-sabotage. Because when you're an alcoholic, you probably don't deliver, you probably come to work late, and that does not augur well with you and with your colleagues. Worse still, with your manager. Those who talk too much, they never let you speak. So what happens? You get irritated and you avoid them. Those who don't talk at all, again, they irritate us because we do all the talking. Yet when it comes to salary increments, yeah, you guessed right, they also get a salary increment. And sometimes the contribution we needed was ideas, or you don't want to be the one talking all the time in the boardroom. Another sign of a toxic employee is a procrastinator. Those people who delay delivery, who delay in their reports. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to bring this tomorrow. Procrastination is the thief of time. And it's even worse where their input determines your output. And the cycle goes wrong. So if this person procrastinates from that point, the whole department becomes late because of those people who procrastinate. We always say procrastination is the thief of time. Another sign of a toxic employee is one who lacks ambition. They are complacent. They have settled. In Kiswahili we say alifika. They have no intention of seeking a promotion. And these people, why are they toxic? Because you're probably wondering, how is that my business? It's because sometimes it is they are getting promotion that will determine the other person to get into that slot. So when they don't want to grow, what are their juniors supposed to do? Consequently, when they give up, they exit. So be very afraid and be very worried of people who are not ambitious because they curtail the growth of other people. The other danger of having people who are not ambitious is because even as a department, and more so if you're a head of department or a supervisor, you don't grow your skills. So we are always doing things that were Stone Age, yet we are in the 21st century. Imagine having an IT person who is not ambitious, who does not up their skills. Imagine working in a warehouse and someone is not upgrading their WMS systems, and anywhere else the world is changing. We are in the 21st century. We have embraced innovation and technology. So it goes without saying that you need to be ambitious in every area so that you embrace change. People who are not ambitious don't go to school. Consequently, there is no change. So even as an organization, they may not add value. They may stagnate. These are the people who we say they are more of a liability than an asset to the organization. Another sign of a toxic employee is absentism. Why does it make them toxic? It's because their colleagues are the ones who are going to do their work. And half the time, these people are absent at that point where absenteeism is the last thing you needed. You had this board meeting, this person was supposed to give a presentation, they don't show up. And they did not say they are not going to show up. So it demotivates the other colleagues. And also, absenteeism, we are talking about man hours. Those are man hours that just got lost. An organization just lost man hours, yet you are going to pay this employee. The other thing is sabotages. At first, we talked about self-sabotage. Now we are talking about the employees who sabotage the other employees. They can delete your work in the computer. Oh yes, believe me, that is why some of us have a policy where if you're leaving your desk, lock your computer, have a password. They can sabotage you by not submitting a report in time, not giving you the information you needed to submit that report in time, not telling you that they are going to be absent so that the following day you are stuck. So there are some people, their colleagues, who are actually sabotagers, and these are very dangerous people. Another sign of a toxic employee is mediocrity. What do I mean? People who just do bare minimum. They are not proactive. They cannot go out of their way. In Swahili we say hajitumi. They are not proactive. What you tell them to do is strictly what they will do. No more, no less. They report at 8, they leave at 5 on the nose. It doesn't matter. You have a deadline. They do not go out of their way. We call that mediocrity. They do the bare minimum. That point is connected to time watchers. Toxic employees are time watchers. They are the ones who start shutting down at 4:45. Regardless of how much work is pending, it is 5 o'clock, they have to leave. And there is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. You can even start closing down at 4:30 if you're supposed to leave at 5. However, how urgent is the work? Have you done it? Are you a time watcher? And let me say this. Sometimes you self-sabotage by being a time watcher. Because if you are a time watcher, you may actually never get promoted. You may never get promoted. I'm not telling you not to have a life, not to have a work-life balance, but again, don't be too time conscious as an employee. The other thing is jealous. You've achieved, your department has achieved. You never get congratulations from your department. You never get congratulations from your HOD. You never get congratulations from anybody. Jealousy is a bad thing because ultimately it demotivates those who work hard and work smart. Get into the culture of congratulating people and noticing when they put effort. Now, here is another point of a toxic employee. People who have no humor. They are stuck up. They are humorless. You don't want to work with such people. You realize those who are employed, well, even those of us who are self-employed, half the time we spend at work. So you can imagine working with people in an environment where there is zero humor. Humor is very important. As I always say as a psychologist, it's never that serious. Sometimes you need to loosen up so that you enjoy life, you even enjoy the workplace. Other employees who are toxic are bossy. They are not even your boss, but they boss you around as if you are. So this makes you not look forward to going to work. Those ones you see coming in the corridor and you're like, uh-oh, there he comes, there she comes, because they just want to boss you around. And these are people who have some emptiness. So they get the satisfaction by bossing you around. If you can ignore, please ignore. Try not to mind them. And finally, they are the workaholics. They work and work and work. What's wrong with working? One, you need a break. You may burn out and start becoming angry. You project that burnout on us. Sometimes workaholics may be working so hard because of insecurity. These are the people who don't take leave, hence the burnout. You will never learn their job because they never go on leave. You see, when you go on leave, then I learn what you do, so I grow. So if you never go on leave, how will people ever know what you do in that department? So you are toxic because, first of all, you even hold the organization at ransom. No one knows what you do. No one knows the passwords. No one knows how the system works because you never go on leave. Workaholics are not the best employees to have. Sometimes take time off from work and relax. You come back with new energy, you are re-energized, you bring joy and humor to the organization. I hope that has helped you search yourself and your colleagues. Are they toxic? Are you toxic? Food for thought. Thanks for watching. Hi everyone. Thank you once again for watching the video that has just played and for subscribing. And for those who have not subscribed, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. I am a counseling psychologist and a certified mediator. In that regard, please also feel free to reach out to me for any psychological issues or help that you may need through the contact that is on the screen. And also, let me ask you to share with me the topics you would want discussed in this channel. This channel is for you. Thank you very much.